welcome to this episode of Ask Aviel. My name is Aviel. You can ask me questions so that we can share, learn, and grow together. At the beginning of the second book of the Torah, in the book of Exodus, the Hebrew people multiplied. Egypt became very fearful that the Hebrews would grow even more numerous, so that if war broke out, the Hebrews would join the enemies of Egypt, fight against the Egyptians, and then escape from Egypt. Pharaoh gave a command to two midwives who worked among the Hebrew women to assist them in childbirth. He commanded Shiphrah and Puah to murder all the Hebrew baby boys, but if the baby was born a girl, to let her live. Pharaoh was planning a wicked genocide to wipe out a whole generation of the Hebrews and to weaken the people, as they would not have any male children to carry on the generation, to provide for families, and to protect the women. Shiphrah and Puah both feared God, and they went against Pharaoh's commands. Pharaoh of Egypt saw that his plans failed because the two midwives disobeyed him. Pharaoh instead got the cooperation of the people he ruled over and told all the people to throw the baby boys into the Nile River, but let the girls live. This was pure genocide. A whole generation was killed. There was one mother. Her name was Jochebed, which means Adonai is glory. She was from the line of Levi. She remembered when there was a global flood, her ancestor Noah managed to keep his entire family alive by building an ark and staying safe in the ark. Jochebed put her baby into a small baby-sized ark and floated him in the river Nile. The daughter of Pharaoh, the princess of Egypt herself, found the baby Moses, adopted him into the Egyptian palace and raised him as her own son in the royal family. Later, Moses became the first redeemer of Israel. The name of Pharaoh's daughter is not mentioned in the scriptures. She is simply referred to as the daughter of Pharaoh or Bat Paro. In 1 Chronicles 4:18 and extra biblical books such as Leviticus Rabbah 1:3, there are records of a woman who came out from Egypt with Moses and with Israel named Batiyah. Batiyah means daughter of Yah. Scholars suggest that perhaps this woman refers to Pharaoh's daughter. She adopted Moses and made Moses her son, so now God made her his daughter. Instead of being the daughter of Pharaoh, she now was the daughter of Yah. God himself stamped his name and changed her name forever. At the Sea of Reeds, Pharaoh's Egyptian chariots were covered by the deep waters. His army sank into the depths of the mighty waters. Our next section is taken from 2 Kings 8:16 to 11:16 and 2 Chronicles 22:10 to 23:15. The nation of Israel had now split into two parts, northern Israel and southern Judah. Athaliah was a daughter of wicked King Omri of Israel. Athaliah married King Jehoram of Judah. They had a son named Ahaziah. Ahaziah became king after King Jehoram died. Athaliah ordered the execution of all the sons of Ahaziah. She ordered for all of King Ahaziah's sons to be killed. This meant that she killed her own grandsons. Athaliah seized the throne. She made herself queen and reigned 6 years in Judah. Athaliah used her power to establish idolatry and the worship of Baal in Judah. Jehosheba was the sister of Ahaziah. It is believed that Ahaziah and Jehosheba had different mothers. Jehosheba means Yah has promised. Jehosheba married the high priest Jehoiada, which means knowing God. This is found in 2 Chronicles 24:6. Jehosheba rescued one of the sons of King Ahaziah. The little baby she rescued was Prince Jehoash or Joash, and his name means Yah has given. Jehosheba put the baby and his nurse in the bedroom so that he was hidden from Athaliah, and he was not killed along with all the other sons of King Ahaziah. The little boy, Prince Joash, was hidden in the house of the Lord for 6 years while Queen Athaliah was reigning over Judah. Prince Joash was raised in secret by Jehoiada the high priest himself. Prince Joash never went out of the temple in case Queen Athaliah found him and killed him. Prince Joash was always surrounded by the presence of God, all the priests and the Levites. In the 7th year, Jehoiada the high priest brought out the king's son, the little boy Joash, and put the crown and the badge of royalty on him. The little boy was anointed and proclaimed as king. The people clapped their hands and shouted, "Long live the king!" Queen Athaliah was surprised when Jehoiada revealed that Joash was alive and that the people proclaimed him king of Judah. She rushed to stop the rebellion and shouted, "Treason! Treason!" But she was captured and executed outside the temple. Now, I would like to draw some parallels in the historical record of Moses, King Joash, and King Yeshua. The record of Moses featured the wicked Pharaoh, king of Egypt. The record of King Joash featured the wicked Queen Athaliah. When the child Yeshua was born, there was wicked King Herod who killed all the baby boys aged 2 and under. Each of the records had a heroic woman or female figure who rescued a baby. There was Pharaoh's daughter in the record of Moses, there was Jehosheba in the record of King Joash, and then there was Mary in the record of King Yeshua. Mary was the woman called to shield and protect Yeshua as a child. Each child grew up in a place away from what he knew as home. Moses grew up in the palace of Egypt as a prince. Prince Joash grew up inside the temple of God in the family of the high priest. Yeshua grew up in a world that was strange or foreign to his heavenly home. When the time was right, Moses was revealed to be the first redeemer of Israel, ready to take his position of leadership and lead the Hebrews out of Egypt. When the time was right, Prince Joash was revealed as the crowned king, ready to take his position and rulership. When the time was right, Yeshua was revealed to be the Messiah of Israel, ready to take his position and do the Father's will for the salvation of the whole world. When the time is right for you and for me, we will be revealed as sons and daughters of the living God as promised in Romans 8:19. When the time is right, God will vindicate us from our enemies. The sea of reeds closed over all the chariots of Egypt. Queen Athaliah was executed outside of the temple for her wickedness. At the second coming of Yeshua, he will come to make all things right. Everything that is wrong in the world will be set right by him. Yeshua will defeat all his enemies that try to destroy us. Yeshua will vindicate and deliver justice to Israel. Yeshua will establish his throne here on earth. I look forward in eager hope and anticipation of that. As we can see, all the three stories paralleled each other in similar ways. This is the beauty of Scripture, where we can see the authorship of God in the records of Moses, King Joash, and King Yeshua. God is writing history, or His story. Thank you for joining me. I pray that this message inspires and challenges you. God bless you and your family. Shalom.